first round of the 60s since January. I know health has been a concern. Good to see you out healthy. You feeling good?
Yeah, feeling much better. Huge props to my team for getting me back healthy. It's the first real injury setback I've had in my career, and just had some SC joint issues, and I really, huge props to the team at Great House Physical Therapy back home in Vegas, Dr. Sprouse with Podium Sports Med, and Curly, Adam Curly out here, just for takes a whole team to get you feeling good, and it's the sport can be tough on your body sometimes, and it's a hard game, and it's really hard when you're not 100%, that's for sure.
And your game was in such a good place before the setback, so what was that rev up like to you? Reps last week of the players, you made the weekend, obviously a difficult golf course, but what is that process like to get back to playing good golf like today, like you were seeing early this season?
Yeah, I really didn't have expectations last week. I thought if I got to play 4 rounds of golf, that would be a huge win, and obviously you make the weekend and your expectations start to get a little higher, but I was really able to work hard on my short game and putting, and I've been putting and chipping it really well coming in, and I was really happy to see that those tools have stayed sharp for me, and driver speed's coming back. I'm still probably not 100%, just subconsciously not wanting to rip at it completely full, but I mean, especially these golf courses, you don't need to hit it with 185 ball speed. You just got to get it in play and leave it on the right side of the hole and chip and putt. So I've been just really, really grateful to be back out and playing and having a ton of fun with it.
And given all that, what is your strategy around this place? Because this is a golf course where you really have to think your way around it, don't you?
Yeah, this is the first time seeing it, so I'm really relying hard on Hunter for all of his information and Travis for all the walking he's done. It's definitely changed a lot since I got here and started playing Tuesday morning. It's a lot firmer, flyer lies out of the rough, the greens are icy and firm and fast, and I know it's going to change a lot. It feels like if it doesn't get rain, it's going to turn purple by this weekend, so I'll definitely be leaning on Hunter and Travis for their expertise around here and just try and hit it where they tell me.
It's a good segue, too, because I thought about it yesterday. I mean, the contrast in colors from fairways to these greens, we're starting to see the Poe pretty much all burning out. Yeah. You've seen greens in transition. How does that lead to the reads? Like, what is your strategy in looking at these greens and trying to figure it out? Because, I mean, you're right, it's a sheen to them right now.
And for the people watching at home, I don't know, sometimes there's a green color, and I come back in the clubhouse and I'm like, what tournament are they showing right now? These greens are basically brown. Yeah. There's hardly any overseed left on them, and it just makes it a very icy surface. That 9th green, the green we just walked off, was basically dormant Bermuda and icy, and you get that shiny one down green, and probably rolled about a 15, and so it was definitely playing a little more break. The grain doesn't rip it quite as much, and you just know that the first chip hop is going to skid instead of actually grab. So it just kind of changes, but it's all a subconscious feel. We've all played these greens and these consistencies before, and it's just going back on previous experience and practice.
I like your position. If it turns into a really hard putting week, I think you'd like that too. Good playing today.
That's the plan. Thank you.
Hey, Bev.
You got it.
And then just one more. Tournament debut. What went into adding this to your schedule?
Honestly, I've heard from so many players that this is just a fantastic golf course, and I'm a West Coast guy. I usually play a heavy West Coast swing, and Florida's usually a little different, but everyone kept saying this doesn't feel like a Florida golf course, and I got out here, I saw pictures. It kind of looks like the golf course I grew up at, Sharon Heights and Stanford back in the Bay Area. Just tree line, some elevation change, some sloping fairways, and some kind of small greens and target areas. Other than the really dormant Bermuda putting surfaces, some of the shots you have to hit off these tees are pretty familiar, and it really doesn't feel like we're in Florida here. It's kind of fun. So.
Was there one shot today or a highlight that stood out to you in your round?
I think my best swing of the day was on the 8th hole. It was 241 yards into a pretty good breeze. I was thinking 7-wood or 4-iron, and I honestly thought 7-wood with the height and the breeze would go probably about the same distance as the 4-iron, so I just kind of hit a really strong flighted 4 and carried it 10 yards further than I even expected to the middle of the green. Was pretty happy with that shot.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
I do have one other question for you.
Yeah.